Good morning, traders. My name is Adam and this is your opening bell. So today is Wednesday, the 29th of March. Can you believe it? It's going to be April very, very soon. Anyway, the good news of that is it's obviously getting lighter early in the mornings. We've moved our clocks as well in the UK. And today we don't really have any massive news. If I look at the economic calendar, we've got oil inventories from the US out at 3:30. And at 3 just before that, we've got pending home sales. So I think pending home sales, the markets will be watching that a little bit. It's forecast to be negative. That is worthwhile noting. I'd be interested to see if it's very negative or if it's positive. Positive, I think, would be very strong for the dollar. I'm anticipating something around about the area where they're forecasting it, and we'll see how it goes. All right, there's strong feelings that there's going to still be a recession in the US, and therefore there's a possibility there's going to be a negative result somewhere along the line on pending home sales, and it might as well be today. So then having a look at earnings coming out. So not a lot of really well-known names, not a huge amount happening today as well. There's Burford, Uni first, Yamana Gold again, obviously, and Constellation Software. I just make a joke because Yamana Gold has been in almost, just been a lot of earnings recently. Constellation Software, China Construction Bank. Then in dividends, we have got Bank, Central Asia, Northern Oil and Gas, Universal Robina, and BAB. And that's it. Those are already the only ones worthwhile mentioning. If I then have a look at the charts, we had a weaker US dollar yesterday. So over the last sort of 10 days, it's been a mixed bag, whereas yesterday it appeared as though it was pretty much everything gaining against the dollar. That was a good thing. We had Euro climb higher, Pound climb higher, Aussie climb higher. We had dollar yen head lower, dollar Swissy lower, dollar CAD lower as well. In fact, dollar CAD was particularly attractive. Where we have a look at gold. Gold actually is coping relatively well. It is wanting to do a bit of a correction, but there's still some movements, and today it's hinting. It's certainly testing the waters to see if it can push a little bit higher. If we move across and have a look at crude oils, they are looking relatively bullish for the day so far, so that's pretty good. They're pushing higher as well. Then if we have a look at the indices, a little bit of a mixed bag, but the good news is it does appear to be more bullish than bearish. So I'm seeing quite a few of those markets, certainly starting in the futures markets anyway, looking in the cash markets, also seeing those starting to push a little bit higher. So that should hopefully continue throughout the day, especially when that US session comes online. We will see how that goes. Individual equities this is where that mixed bag comes in. So we're seeing Apple pushing high, we see Coca-Cola pushing high, Berkshire Hathaway pushing higher, but then there's a couple of others that are either going sideways or heading lower. So Tesla's not really going anywhere. It actually went lower yesterday, but it is kind of across the board. In fact, what I saw as well is the BP and Exxon pushing a little bit higher as well. Treasuries still battling with that strong level of resistance. And then cryptos are pushing a little bit higher as well. So there's general optimism in the markets. This week does not so far, fingers crossed, does not so far appear to be pessimistic or doomsday. And this is the thing. This is, folks, this is the way the markets go. They are more resilient than we give them credit for often. But at the moment, and I think this is potentially something that's going to happen throughout 2023, we're going to have good weeks and bad weeks, as opposed to 6 bad weeks and then we're back to the good weeks again for an extended period of time. I think we're going to have that up and down, and so we just have to take that as such. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with that. Don't forget, plan your trades, trade your plan, trade responsibly, manage your risk, and other than that, just have fun and have a great day.